My name is Noella. I've been coming to Church on the Rock for 7 months, and I'm from Harare, Zimbabwe. Growing up, my granny went to a Presbyterian church, and the Presbyterian churches in Africa are very different from the ones here. I wasn't really involved in church, but as I grew in my spiritual walk, I saw how important it was to be involved in church and serving. My dad actually lives here. He's lived here for about 19 years, in St. Louis for 12, but he's been in America for 19. So I was coming here for school, and when I first got here, I started going to his church. When I got my license, I started looking for my own church, and I went to a couple of churches. I remember praying and being like, Lord, I'm so tired of going to different churches every week. I want to find a home. I want to find somewhere I can go to that I like. And then I came to Church on the Rock. Before I started coming here, I was very heavy-hearted and very unsettled and not knowing, not really feeling like I fitted into being in America and not really having a home. But I do feel like this church really helped to settle me and to make me feel at home and feel like the people really cared. So for me, doing the meet and greet and meeting new people and getting plugged in the church, people really care about your life. They care about where you're coming from. They care about your story. In life, you go through different experiences and you're supposed to ask the right questions when you go through certain things, and a lot of people tend to complain when they're in certain situations, but asking, Lord, why am I here? What's the purpose of me going through what I'm going through? Kind of that moment of being at such a low place and still trusting him, but then I realized that it's not about the destination, it's about the new levels of trust that I have to get to at every season that I'm in. And I think that's my new outlook on life. And I feel like me coming to this church as I start this season in my life, this new season, it's really helped me to mature and really helped in my walk with the Lord, because I started asking the right questions. Instead of complaining about things, it was more of, Lord, what am I here to do? What's my purpose in this season, as opposed to me working towards my own selfish goals. I feel like if I miss church for a week or like 2 weeks, I feel so heavy-hearted, and there's something about being in this place and being in the presence of the Lord. Spiritually, it really does help you, and it does make a difference. Even if you don't feel like coming to church, you don't feel like coming, there's something about being here that really does something for you spiritually, and I really felt that.